That's the kind of top end then, the sort of big picture stuff. From a practical point of view, then, let's say, for instance, we've got a tech business who's listening to this right now. When should they hire their first product marketer?
It's really hard to answer. My recommendation will always be, if you have your first marketer that you want to hire a product marketer. In general, they will have the background to pull off pretty much any other discipline. No, they will not be the perfect demand gen person, because in many cases, what you need from a demand gen person is going to be slightly different. But if you have a demand gen person doing product marketing, that's just not going to be as great. So if you hire a product marketer, you'll have typically a more well-rounded marketer, because they've been through pretty much every stage in order to get to product marketing. It's typically not where you directly start out. And a product marketer will in general also think through growth in a different way. They'll think through all of the different facets of marketing in a much different way. Typically, if you hire a product marketer, they're also pretty good writers. So that comes up useful for when you need to create content, and all the other activities. So you get a more well-rounded marketer. They are really hard to get a hold of. They're also getting increasingly more expensive. I think what I'm starting to see now is that they're almost becoming like engineers, because they're a scarce resource. And there's not a lot of organizations out there that are helping to ramp up the skill, because it is there are very few. We're starting to see more and more platforms like Sharebird, where you can go and learn about product marketing. You can see how other product marketing leaders think through very complex issues. And you can even ask questions directly and get quick feedback. Then you also have the product
Marketing
marketing
Alliance. Yeah, yeah.
They're doing just excellent work. Richard King has done a really good job at getting that organization set up. But there's also a lot of resources. So if you are looking for more of an education, that's the right, or certification, if you will, that's the right way to go. But it's a scarce resource, really hard to get a hold of. But if you can, make it your first marketing hire.
Yeah.
If not, make it your first hire when you start to think about how to position your company. So if you're in a space that's highly competitive, that is not completely new to the market, then hire a product marketer to figure out how to position your company in that space.
And how early is too early? I mean, would you say even pre-revenue then?
You could, but have some sort of revenue.
Yeah.
I think if you're pre-revenue,
You'd want to have some funding.
Yeah, but hire a good PM that can help you scope out what you're actually doing. Because if you don't know what your product is yet, it's really hard to position it. And you're going to have to do it multiple times. So really hire a good PM who knows how to do product market fit service. Figure out what problem or job your customers are hiring you to do, and what their problems is with their current solution today. I think you can do that with a really good PM. So pre-revenue, I'd probably wait.